To everybody where they watch me all over the world, how una dey? This na TMC television where they give you better information. My name na Nigo Idako, and right now I dey Akpakpava Youth House where one sweet event wan happen. This group wey they call them the indigenous people of United Kingdom of Benin Great Empire put this event together. A one-day symposium make they talk about Benin Kingdom. More enter hear wetin they get to say.
It is with a great privilege and honor to welcome you all to this epoch event. Today in history, the month of February marked 126 years the British unjustly invaded Benin Kingdom, which is forthwith referred to as 1897 invasion, the year we will never forget. Our vision to create a secure environment, preserve our tradition and promote our cultural heritage and restore our kingdom. Our mission to work in synergy with the monarch, government, international organizations, corporate bodies, and individuals. The Indigenous People of the United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire, UKGB, is an organization advocating for the industrialization, unification, and restoration of Benin Kingdom that was unjustly invaded by the British in year 1897, and as well project and propagate and protect our cultural heritage. UKGB is a Benin descendant international organization registered in United Kingdom, United States of America, and currently domiciled in over 20 countries in the world and several states in Nigeria. The essence of this movement, inter alia, is to unite and galvanize all the Benin descendants all over the world for the purpose of unifying and restoring the Benin Empire's sovereignty that was undermined, invaded by the British in 1897. Some of the pictures present here, this is the Chief Ologosere, and I just mentioned he was captured and he is being anchored by the British soldiers. This is Chief Obasogie, one of our warrior who fought to defend the Benin Kingdom. This is the great Asoro, the great warlord who led the Benin Kingdom army against the British army. He stood to tell you how patriotic he was, stood to ensure that he protect the Obaovoramen and the Benin Kingdom. If you go to a place at Sakomba Road now, what is being corrected to Sakomba Road now is actually Sokomba. He stood and said over his dead body, will he allow the white men to pass through that? Sokomba, it is only the Oba that passes through that road. So he stood to defend the Oba. As you can see, white men under his feet. He destroyed several white men. Despite with their weapons of mass destruction, he was able to stand and defend the kingdom. You can see here pictures of the white men with our looted artifacts and our treasury. This is also the picture of the white men in Benin Kingdom. Here you see chiefs undergoing trial. The chiefs that were captured, they were undergoing trial, and we were told that General Boyhimi died while he was standing. He refused to fall in the battle. He died while he was standing, and while he died, his corpse still remained. The history has it that his corpse were rooted from the ground. So they sacrificed their lives in defending our dear nation. We also remember Idia, who at a time in history, Queen Idia, at a time in history, went to war to defend the throne and ensure the survival of the kingdom. It is in the Benin Mazin that Okomayo Ode Sokmidiani Yesige. Women doesn't go to war except Idia Niye Sige. Queen Eden, who is known to have made the greatest sacrifice for the Benin Kingdom, at a time of despair in the kingdom, sacrificed her life for the redemption of the kingdom. We have resolved as the indigenous people of the United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire, UKGB, to be celebrating a woman of substance, Queen Idia Niye Sige, who at a time when the Benin Kingdom was devastated, the palace of the Oba, the chiefs at the time rebelled against the palace of the Oba, and it was just left with the Oba and the Queen Idia, the other wives left, and there was a need for sacrifice, and she offered herself for sacrifice in order to redeem the Benin kingdom that you and I are living and enjoying today. So as a Benin people, we want to enjoy everyone, that instead of celebrating someone who we do not know what led to his death, we have resolved to celebrate Queen Eden to replace the Valentine's Day. May her soul continue to rest in peace. Dear Prince and Princess of Benin Kingdom, what are you doing today to defend our land?
Before 1897, Benin was a sovereign nation. When we said sovereign nation, the Benin Kingdom was independent, without control, without interference from outside nation. European nation has been trading with Benin Kingdom even from the 14th century. Yes. But however, certain events began to happen in the 19th century in Western Europe. What were these events? Before that time, yes, the British dealt with the Benin in trading in slave trade. When it was no longer fashionable to deal in slave trade, legitimate trade setting. And from legitimate trade, there was confrontation in Europe as to who owns this territory and who owns that territory. In 1888, between 1884 and 1885, a conference was held in Germany. And what was that conference meant for? Before you can lay claim to a particular territory in Africa, you must produce evidence that this territory belongs to you. Arising from that conference, every European nation ran to Africa to do what? To sign treaty with African potentates. The moment that treaty is signed, what it simply means, I have evidence to show that this territory belongs to me. All right. In the coastal region, we have African leaders who were in charge. The British, before the 19th century, they come to the coast. They trade with the Shakiris. The Shakiri traded with the hinterland people. The goods coming from the hinterland, the Shakiri will buy, collect it. Either legitimate trade or slave trade, whichever one. They come to the British or to the white. They sell to the white at the coast. In the 19th century, the British were no longer satisfied with dealing with the Shakiris at the coast. They want to take possession of the various kingdoms in the hinterland. Firstly, they dealt with Opobo. They removed Opobo. Secondly, in 1894-96, they dealt with Nana of Shakiri. They removed him. Oforame was aware what was happening in the coast. Oforame knew one day the whites will bring their war to Benin City. Oforame was planning how to protect Benin City from the invaders. During this time, a letter was written to UK, the Colonial office, that Benin City, the king, should be removed. That the presence of the Oba is a hindrance to their trade, to their free trade. Within this period, or before this period, the Oba can declare no trade in honor of his territory, and no trade will take place. The Shakiris and every other peoples in the coastal area, they dread the Oba of Benin. They dare not go against his word. They complain to the British, we have overlord, the Oba of Benin. He has closed the market, we cannot trade. So letters were written to UK. Remove the Oba of Benin. If you remove the Oba of Benin, we will have free access to the resources in the hinterland. Unknowing to Ovorame that the letter has been written. In 1897, Philip and his men decided, after writing to England that he wanted to sack Ovorame, they said, hold on, don't go. Before he even got to reply, he moved his men to go to Benin. He got to Ugoton and sent a message to Ovorame. I is celebrating Agwe. He sent another message. He wants to see the Oba. As at this time, the Oba chiefs, we already suspecting the British. They are in for something. There was an emergency meeting held in Benin. What do we do? Obama said, leave the white men. Don't kill them. Some of the chiefs said, we must kill them. If we don't kill them, they will sack this city. And they will capture Barbara. Let me say something here. When I say we are not here to cast aspersion on any personality, whether past or present, their actions, some of their actions were patriotic. Their intent was to defend the city. The likes of Uso, the likes of Asoro, the likes of Obayiwana, and the rest of them. Their actions were predetermined to defend Benin Kingdom.
As the head in the headquarters of Europe, that is Belgium. I am working with the federal government, the ministry called NAM TIPS. We don't want any of our students to fall into the hands of human trafficking. NAM TIPS. We don't want any irregular migration to Europe. You are welcome as a student. You are welcome as a worker, but not as a refugee. We have almost about 98% human trafficking here in Edo State. And we are fighting that day and night to see that none of our children will fall into the hands of human trafficking. Maybe before the year runs out, we will also pass through your school. You can make it here, and I will be telling you people in your schools how you can make it here. In Europe, in Belgium, we don't have plantain. We don't have coconut. We don't have banana. We don't have rice. We only have corn and wheat. But this corn is one of the ingredients that used for animal feed. The corn straw. Let me call it the stick. But here we burn them. By the grace of God, before the year runs out, there's a university coming up in Irwa. University built by me. University of Modern Agriculture. How you can contain, how you can use the corn ingredients, rice ingredients to form animal feed.
Friends that is here. Benin is a great kingdom. If we want to add value to our kingdom, we should start in our home. Most of the Benin speaking language, their father and their mother doesn't even speak their tribe or their children. There was sometime I asked a girl, what is your name? He said his name is Osarieme. Are you a Benin girl? Say yes. And he cannot speak Benin. I think we need to start from our house to build this kingdom. If you go to Yoruba land, if you are walking around the road, anywhere, the marketplaces, they speak Yoruba. Igbo speaks Igbo. Hausa speak Hausa. But Benin, as a kingdom, it pains me a lot that we don't speak our language. I'm using this opportunity to encourage us, the leaders of this group, UKGP, to encourage our parents to impart in our children our language so that Benin culture will be great again.
My name now, Sophia Udemba from Egosa Anglican Grammar School. We come here today, National Youth Center, come here about the invasion of the British to Edo State for 1897. wetin we learn for here be say, number one, people wey be say dem be fellow Benin people, some one or two betray themselves. Wetin we come learn now to carry go house be say, e no good make we betray ourselves. And secondly, e still also dey well make e be say wetin our leader dey talk as followers, make we dey follow am, because e go reach a particular point in time now wey e be say we go need to come give account if e be say we no come follow wetin our leader talk, because some of the people for the chief dem no follow wetin Oba Ovorame talk. At the end of the day, the outcome no come good for everybody.
I learned so many things like the history of Benin. We don't know the thing well before. Today they can't explain the thing for me well. I don't understand the thing. And let's say Benin great kingdom before. We get economic power. We they control the market route for the ancient time before. Before the white people, they verse, they not fit carry all those things. They not fit control the market. So they can't enter Benin for 1894. Before they plan how to remove the Oba, because the Oba get power for most parts of Nigeria at that time, before they never give the place Nigeria.
Can't learn the great history of Benin Kingdom. Say for 1897, during when Oba Ovorame dey sit, say the British, that's the whites, come Benin, come fight, they come forcefully invade us, take our artifacts. So to call it today now, how they take come, wetin they do, how they take overthrow Benin, and how Benin take grasp back their empire. We didn't say Benin now great kingdom, yes, but up to today now still great kingdom. But wetin we dey try to fight for now, how we want to make Benin the greatest kingdom ever. To make it great, so they others will admire, say yes, they dey from Benin.
We now part of the people when recognize the Brazil independence. But today, we don't dey gradually go into an extinction. We come turn to minority for our own town when we dominate. And we say no, it not go fit be like that. Because that was when these British people, when they selfish, this Ipotoki, they are selfish because of the unity when they see among our people. And they feel say for them to distract us so that they will continue to dominate us, not to kill, not to steal our artifacts, so that we go perpetually remain as slaves to them. But we don't rise today as an organization, and we dey use them as opportunity to tell our brothers, our prince and princess all over the world, say it is time for us to come together as a body for the restoration, for the industrialization, and for the unification of the great Benin Kingdom.
They say the Benin get their own power, they get their own culture, and they grow. So they make sure say they want invade us, make them for break that power where the monarch gets for Benin Kingdom. And the name of the Oba way that and Oba Ovorame. So actually they came with that invasion, and that invasion was unjustly where they take our things away. So today, make 126 years when all these British come Benin, invade the kingdom unjustly. Now we come out today to remember our forefather.
We can't remember the 126 years when the British government, the Ebo Ipotoki, take invade the Benin Kingdom, can't destroy our infrastructure, the houses, the development when we get as at that time. They can't fight our army, can't remove our Oba Ovorame and go Calabar. But today now we can't come together and say, you don't tell when this thing happen, and they never can apologize to us. Nobody don't ask them questions. So that we can call all the Benin people when they all over the world, the Edo, the Ishan, the Isoko, the Urobo, the River, everybody make we come together, because all of us get history with Benin. All of us come from Benin. Make we join together. Make we come restore that Benin.
My people, I believe so you enjoy the event as I enjoy myself. Me don't realize say these Benin people, their culture sweet and is strong. And the people don't realize what the British people don't do today. And this organization don't come together, say they want fight, may they restore the dignity and the strength of the Benin people. And they advise other people waiting for us, if you be Benin person or you love the Benin culture, may una come together, may una join hands with them, may they fight, make sure say Benin come be as e dey before. Dis na TMC television and my name na Nigo Idako. No forget, your PVC na your power. No sell and give any politician on election day.